Today I'm going to be giving you 10 reasons why you should not go on a lock journey. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the Atreyu Locs channel. Hi, I'm Atreyu, a semi-freeformer who is dedicated to bringing you guys the best tips to grow a healthy set of locks. If this is your first time, make yourself comfortable. I am glad to have you. So let's see if I can deliver these 10 reasons to not go on a lock journey in less than 5 minutes. The first reason technically happens even before you start your lock journey, and that is if you cannot handle people not seeing your vision. If that actually bothers you, you get those starter locks and then they're like, what's that? Or what are you doing? And they just don't see your vision and you're bothered by that. You shouldn't go on a lock journey because you won't last. The second reason is if you are lazy, yes, I said lazy, because locks for a lot of lockers are easier than having to maintain other types of hair, doesn't mean that you get to be lazy. There are still things that you have to do along a lock journey to maintain your locks and to keep them in good shape and good condition. So, if you're lazy, you should not go on a lock journey. The third reason is if you cannot handle itching. Especially during that first year of getting locks, when your starter locks are starting to mature, you're going to encounter a lot of itching. And if you are someone who is determined to use different types of gels, those things can irritate your scalps and cause itching, okay? Obviously, there's certain things that you can do, like use tea tree oil, which will help, but itching just seems to be an inevitable part of the lock journey, especially during that first year. Hey, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload. How about that? The fourth reason is if you can't handle frizz. Frizz is also an inevitable part of the lock journey. Even when your locks mature, you're still gonna have frizz at your scalp until you do maintenance. And then like 7 hours later, that frizz will be back at your scalp. Whenever you sweat, the frizz, if you have curly, kinky hair, will happen at your scalp, okay? So if you're someone who feels like every strand needs to be laid in place 24/8, then you should not go on a lock journey because that will not be the case. The fifth reason is if you have no maintenance skills, meaning you don't know how to maintain your own hair and you're not even interested in looking to do it. If you couple that with also not having money or not being willing to pay people to do your hair for whatever the reason, then yeah, going on a lock journey will not be for you. Why? Because if you don't have the skills to maintain your own hair, or you're not interested in learning, and you don't have the money to pay someone to do it, then you're gonna be SOL. So lock journey is not for you. The sixth reason is if you are someone who wants instant gratification. Even if you are getting locks as a style, most likely the look that you're going for is not gonna happen for years to come. So if you want instant gratification, locks are not for you because you have to wait a certain number of years for them to mature so that you can actually get to the look that you desire. So if you ain't got no patience, lock journey is not for you. The seventh reason is if you are not interested in learning about yourself. How can a lock journey teach you about yourself? Well, you're going to see how you handle yourself with locks. You're going to see how they make you feel. You're going to learn how you respond to how others perceive you and deal with you and interact with you as a result of you having locks. So if you are not looking to look inward and understand yourself better, then the lock journey is not for you. Number 8 is if you are someone who does not like attention, locks will inevitably bring attention to you, okay? Even if you live in a place where other people have locks, most likely they're gonna be drawn to you because it'll be like, oh, that's cool, what's up, or I like your locks or whatever. So it can go from that extreme, something that is perceived as good, which may not feel good if you don't like attention in any form, to the other extreme where people are staring at you and just looking at you weird as if though you're some type of alien. So if you are someone who does not like attention, if you're an introvert and you just want all eyes on someone or something else, then locks are not for you. The ninth reason is if you are someone who likes to change hairstyles every other week. I've heard of lockers getting locks one week and then taking them out because they want some other hairstyle. Why waste that money and somebody's time, especially if it's yours, getting locks if you don't really want them for the long term, if you already know that you're someone that likes a lot of variety. And that's not to say that variety cannot be found in a lock journey, it definitely can. But locks is one sort of style. I'm talking about somebody that likes, you know, a fro one day, then like a blowout the next day, then like 2-strand twists the next day, then cornrows the next day, then, you know, this elaborate like hairstyle the other day, then extensions another day, and then weave. You know, like if you're someone who already knows that you like that, then a lock journey is not for you. And the 10th and final reason that you should not go on a lock journey is if you're getting locks because somebody you look up to has gotten locks. Because when they cut their locks, when they end their lock journey, you're gonna be all sad and depressed, and you're not gonna know what to do with yourself. Why? Because you got locks for the wrong reasons. You got them to relate to someone that you look up to. That's never a good reason to do anything. Do it for yourself. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if I made it under 5 minutes. I tried to move along as fast as I could. But hopefully you will have a better idea of whether or not you're the type of person who should not go on a lock journey. Stay tuned to the next video where I will be discussing reasons to go on a lock journey. If you choose to love, do so unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. This is Atreyu Locs, and I will see you next time. Peace.